Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy, NerdModon, and welcome to Recap, a video series where I'll be going over what has been occurring over the last week and talk with you guys about things that you can be expecting in future episodes. So with that said and done, let's jump right into the episode, shall we? So of course, starting things off on the YouTube side of things, I'm actually pretty satisfied by the performance. A lot of the problems that I've been having this week are due to me just not uploading and not having enough time. I have absolutely been swamped by the amount of work I've had to been doing this week when it comes down to real life, and I'll talk about that a little bit further in the video. But of course, with that said, I've been working a little bit on thumbnails when it comes down to Battle Reports, which is a video series where I talk about weapons in Battlefield 4 especially, and just kind of give you guys some information about the weapon to make you a better player and a little bit more familiar with the internals of the weapon when it comes down to a statistic manner. Now alongside that, I've also been trying to enhance my overall audio. As you guys might tell, I've been using this microphone for a little bit over a week now. I've been having a lot of success with it, and I've actually spent a lot of time trying to get the mixer to correspond with the microphone, and I feel like I found the great medium when it comes down to success for the overall quality. Now transferring over to the gaming side of things, I really haven't been playing too many video games by itself. I've just been absolutely swamped by the amount of real life stuff that's been going on, and I just haven't had enough time to really sit down and play some Battlefield 4, even though I have been playing a little bit with Menace, which is a guy that I've known for quite some time, and we've been having a lot of fun playing Battlefield. He's definitely been somebody that's been taxiing me around when it comes in vehicles, and he's a really good player by itself, which is always really nice to play with people that are accustomed to the Battlefield franchise and understand how to play the game. Now of course, on the off chance that I do happen to have some time to play Battlefield 4, I've actually been playing a little bit in the Jets, which is a vehicle that I traditionally don't play with, and a lot of the times I complain a lot about the vehicle, considering that I feel like it's sometimes overpowered, but it's sometimes not very powerful, so I guess I'm just complaining to complain when it comes down to it. But I have been having a lot of fun in the attack jet, and I feel like I'm becoming a lot better when it comes down to it, even though I feel like a lot of the players in the Battlefield franchise could probably destroy me in many cases, and I rely on the anti-air gun to try to help me out in circumstances that I know I'm going to lose, but I still feel like I'm having a little bit of fun trying to get better, and overall my stats are pretty much prominent when it comes down to success, so I'm definitely very happy in that accord. And finally, talking a little bit about real life and what's been going on in that aspect, it's definitely been very busy this week considering that I started my first couple of days of work, so I'm becoming a little bit more accustomed with what's going on, as well as I've just been swamped by the amount of hours considering that I am a full-time employee. Now traditionally that means I'm going to be at work for basically a 9 to 5, granted it's a little bit more in the later time of the day, but that gives you guys an idea of how this is kind of working now. Now by itself, 9-hour shifts are very lengthy by itself. I do happen to get 2 breaks that are paid for, and then an hour-long break for lunch that is not paid for. So of course I work about 5 days a week at 8-hour shifts, and that's pretty much about 40 hours a week. Now granted I get paid bi-weekly, so of course that's going to amount to about 80 hours in 2 weeks, which is a pretty good amount considering that I haven't had that many hours for quite some time. Now I do happen to make a little bit more than minimum wage, which is always much appreciated, especially when it comes down to being able to pay bills, as well as having a little bit of other income to kind of spend as I so wish. Now one of the redeeming factors of my position is that I'm in the electronics department, which I have a huge passion for electronic devices. I feel like I'm very good at explaining the overall quality of what this product is, and I feel like I have a pretty good understanding considering that I have had my YouTube channel for quite some time, as well as I understand computers and a lot of the technology that is surrounding that kind of information or those products. So it's definitely nice to have that information at my disposal and being able to teach it to the people that are going to be purchasing the product, or just by itself and explaining it to other employees. So I guess when it comes down to it, you guys could say I've been very busy by that self. I really haven't been having that much time to make you guys videos, which I apologize about. I always like to have a consistent schedule and I like to follow it at least as close as I can to the T, but unfortunately it's just been very busy this week and I've had a lot of time that I just haven't been able to occupy or spend very wisely. But anyway guys, that's really all the information I have for you guys for this episode. Hopefully you guys found something entertaining, or hopefully you found something useful when it comes down to it. And until the next episode guys, this has been NMO and I'm going to be signing out guys. Peace.